Chosen ones, you felt the shift deep within your soul for as long as you can remember. You've always known that there was something different about you, something special that set you apart from the rest of the world. It wasn't always easy, and it's never been about fitting in. But now, you're standing on the brink of a transformation that you've been waiting for your entire life. This is the sign you've been waiting for, the moment to fully embrace your divine power and step into the fullness of your potential. The universe is calling, and the time has come for you to take your rightful place as the leader, healer, and lightworker you were always destined to be. This video is your guide to understanding why this moment is so important, how to access the power within you, and what it means to step fully into your role as a chosen one. Before that, you can say thank you to the universe by subscribing to this channel. You were never meant to follow the crowd. From a young age, you may have often felt different from those around you. Maybe you couldn't quite fit in with the crowd, even though you tried. In school, social gatherings, or even within your own family, you likely noticed that your perspective on life was unique. While others seemed content to follow the norms, you always had a sense that there was more to existence, a deeper truth that most people either couldn't see or didn't care to explore. This feeling was not just your imagination, it was the universe gently nudging you toward your purpose. You were never meant to follow the crowd because your path was always intended to be different. You were born with a unique light, a spark of inspiration, and a powerful inner knowing that you are here to make a difference. This sense of not quite belonging was a sign from the universe, a reminder that you are meant for more. As a chosen one, you are someone who has been called to lead, to inspire, and to be a guide for others who are lost in the chaos of life. Your journey is not like everyone else's, and that is why you've often felt out of place. You weren't designed to blend in. You were created to stand out, to light the way for others. Life as a chosen one has not been easy. You've faced your share of challenges, trials, and setbacks. There have been moments when you may have felt like the universe was testing you, pushing you to your limits. But here's the truth. Those challenges weren't meant to break you. Every obstacle you've encountered has been part of your training. The struggles, the heartaches, and the disappointments you've faced have all been designed to shape you, to help you grow stronger and wiser. You've been in a process of refinement, and while it hasn't always been easy, each difficulty has been preparing you for this exact moment in time. Every setback has given you strength. Every heartache has deepened your empathy. Every disappointment has sharpened your discernment. While the world may have seen these moments as failures, they were actually victories in disguise. You were being honed like a diamond under pressure, becoming the person you were always meant to be. It wasn't always clear in the moment, but as you reflect back, you can begin to see how every piece of the puzzle has led you to where you are now. You are stronger than you realize, and the wisdom you've gained from your experiences is priceless. You've been training for this. All the trials you've faced have been preparing you to step into your full power. You've been building strength, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. The universe has been guiding you, teaching you how to navigate through life's storms with grace and resilience. You've developed an inner knowing, a deep sense of truth that others may not understand. But that's okay, because you're not here to convince everyone. You're here to shine your light for those who are ready to see it. Now, as you stand at the edge of this new chapter in your life, you can feel the shift. This is your moment. You're being called to rise up, to embrace your destiny as a leader, a guide, and a beacon of light for others. It's time to trust in your own power, to recognize that every step of your journey has been leading you to this point. You were never meant to follow the crowd because you were always meant to lead. Recognizing the signs, the universe speaks through subtle nudges. The universe is always communicating with us, though its messages often come in subtle, almost hidden forms. When we become attuned to these signals, we begin to notice patterns that are too consistent to be mere coincidences. Have you noticed repeating numbers like 1111, or perhaps had a vivid dream that felt more like a message than a random series of thoughts? Maybe you've encountered animals in unusual circumstances or experienced moments of synchronicity, where events line up in ways that seem too perfect to be chance. These signs are not random. They are the universe's way of speaking to you, guiding you towards something greater. Right now, these signs may feel more intense, more frequent, and harder to ignore. That's because something within you is shifting. Your soul is awakening to a deeper purpose, and the universe is doing everything it can to grab your attention. These signs are like gentle nudges, encouraging you to pay attention, to open your heart and mind to the possibilities that are unfolding. It's as if the universe is holding up a mirror, showing you that you are exactly where you need to be and that everything is aligning in perfect timing. The recurring numbers, for example, are a common way the universe communicates. Seeing 1111, 222, or 333 on the clock, on receipts, or even on license plates can feel like a cosmic wink, reminding you that you are on the right path. Numbers carry energy, and when they appear repeatedly, they are often sending messages of encouragement, alignment, or confirmation. When you notice these patterns, it's a signal to pause and reflect on what's happening in your life at that moment. The universe is trying to tell you something important, something that will help guide you toward your purpose. But it's not just numbers that the universe uses to communicate. Animals, dreams, and even seemingly random encounters can hold deep meaning. If you've been encountering the same animal repeatedly or having dreams that feel unusually vivid, pay attention. Animals often symbolize qualities or energies that we need to embrace in our lives, while dreams can act as doorways to our subconscious, offering insights into our deepest desires, fears, and potential paths forward. These signs aren't always easy to interpret, but with practice and awareness, you can start to understand their language. That restless feeling you've been carrying, that sense that there's something bigger waiting for you, is your soul's way of waking up. It's that inner knowing, that quiet voice inside that keeps urging you to take a step forward, to explore the unknown, to trust that you're meant for something greater. This feeling isn't just wishful thinking, it's the beginning of a transformation. Your energy is shifting because you're moving closer to your higher calling. You may feel excited, anxious, or even overwhelmed, but all of these emotions are part of the process. They're indicators that you're in the midst of a transition, a shift that will bring you closer to your true self. The universe is aligning you with the people, opportunities, and experiences that will help you unlock your full potential. If you've been feeling drawn to certain places, people, or projects, trust that this is no accident. These are the breadcrumbs the universe is leaving for you to follow. Each one is a step toward your destiny, a piece of the puzzle that is leading you to where you're meant to be. Even the challenges you've faced are part of this alignment. They are shaping you, refining you, and preparing you to step into your power. This moment is crucial. The signs are becoming louder because the universe wants you to pay attention. It's time to step out of autopilot and become fully present in your life. The power that lies within you, embracing your divine purpose. The power within you is not something imaginary or distant. It's a living force that has always been part of your existence. You may have sensed it in subtle ways, like a quiet inner knowing, a deep urge to create positive change, or the feeling that you're meant for something more significant. This power isn't just a vague concept, it's a very real, energetic force that was gifted to you for a higher purpose. As a chosen one, you are here to bring healing, transformation, and light into the world. You hold the ability to elevate not only your life, but also the lives of others and the collective consciousness of the planet. Many people go through life never fully realizing the depth of their potential, but you have always felt there was something unique about you, a calling you couldn't quite ignore. You are a beacon of light in a world that can sometimes feel weighed down by darkness, confusion, or negativity. Your presence, even without saying a word, has the power to shift the energy in any room. People are drawn to you, often without fully understanding why. It's because your soul carries a vibration that resonates with the light, and this light naturally attracts those seeking truth, healing, and higher understanding. However, this power cannot fully awaken and come into its greatest potential until you make the conscious choice to embrace it. It's easy to doubt yourself, to wonder whether you're truly meant for this path, or to shy away from your gifts out of fear. Maybe you've held back because of what others might think, or perhaps you've been afraid of standing out, worried that your light would be too bright, or that your purpose is too grand. But know this, the world needs what you have to offer. The world needs your energy, your wisdom, and your love. Your unique presence is a necessary part of the greater healing that is unfolding on Earth. Embracing your power means stepping fully into your divine purpose. It means understanding that your mission isn't just about your personal growth or success, but about how you can uplift others. When you stand in your truth, you become a spiritual leader, someone who others look to for guidance, support, and inspiration. You have the ability to raise the vibration of every person you come into contact with, simply by being your authentic self. Your words, your actions, and even your silence can carry the energy of love, wisdom, and healing. As you embrace your power, you will notice how much more aligned you feel with your higher self. You will see that your purpose is not about fame, recognition, or ego-driven pursuits, but about helping others rise to their potential. You have a gift, and it's time to stop hiding it. By stepping into your light, you give others permission to do the same. You show them that they too have the power within to heal, grow, and transform. The courage to walk the path. It's time to step out of the shadows. Walking the path of a chosen one is a journey that requires immense courage, resilience, and trust in oneself. It's not a journey that everyone understands, and it's certainly not easy. But for those who are called to it, there is a deep knowing that this path is yours to walk. You didn't come here to follow the crowd or to blend in. You were born to stand out, to shine your unique light, and to bring something extraordinary to the world. Yet, stepping into that role can be one of the most challenging things you'll ever do. There's a reason why this path requires such courage. It often asks you to step into the unknown, to face your deepest fears, and to walk forward even when the way ahead isn't clear. The uncertainty can feel overwhelming at times. You may question whether you're capable, whether you're strong enough, or whether you're on the right path at all. These doubts are natural, but they are not a reflection of your true potential. They are simply part of the process. Every moment of uncertainty, every challenge you face, is an opportunity for growth. It is through these difficult moments that you discover your inner strength. The times when you feel most lost are often the times when you're closest to a breakthrough. The key is to keep moving forward, even when you don't have all the answers. Trust that the universe is guiding you, even when the full picture isn't visible. It's during these moments of doubt that your faith is tested, but it's also during these moments that you have the chance to rise above fear and fully embrace your purpose. One of the greatest challenges of walking this path is letting go of the need for external validation. Society often tells us that we need to be a certain way, achieve certain things or be accepted by others in order to be worthy. But as a chosen one, your worth is not determined by the opinions of others. You are connected to something far greater than the world's judgments. You are connected to the divine, and that connection is what truly defines you. When you step out of the shadows of self-doubt and into the light of your true essence, you no longer need to seek approval from the outside world. You understand that your value comes from within. You recognize that the power that flows through you is limitless, and it's this power that will guide you on your path. It takes incredible bravery to let go of the old stories that have kept you small. Stories that say you're not good enough, not ready, or not deserving of greatness. But now is the time to release those limitations. You have reached a point in your journey where you are being called to step fully into your light. The universe is asking you to trust that everything you have been through, every hardship, every loss, every setback, has been preparing you for this moment. These experiences were not meant to break you, but to build you. They were meant to shape you into the person you are now, someone who is ready to embrace their higher purpose. The path of a chosen one is not about perfection. It's not about having all the answers or being free of challenges. It's about showing up time and time again with the willingness to grow and the faith to trust in the divine plan. It's about understanding that your soul chose this journey for a reason, and that every step you take is part of your evolution. As you continue on this path, there will be moments of doubt, fear, and loneliness. But remember, you are never truly alone. The universe is always supporting you, guiding you, and surrounding you with love. Every time you choose to trust, every time you take a step forward in faith, you are aligning with your true purpose. You are stepping out of the shadows and into the brilliance of who you really are. This is your time. It's time to release the old stories, to let go of the fears that have held you back, and to fully step into the light. Trust that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Trust that the universe has your back. And most importantly, trust in yourself. You have the strength, the courage, and the divine guidance to walk this path. The journey won't always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Your role in the shift. Becoming a light in the world. Stepping into your power is a monumental moment, not just for you, but for the world around you. We are currently in the midst of a significant shift in consciousness, moving from the dense, material-focused reality of 3D into the lighter, love-based reality of 5D. This transformation is affecting everyone on the planet, and you are playing a vital role in this awakening. Whether you realize it or not, your presence and energy are part of a greater cosmic plan designed to uplift and transform humanity. As you begin to step more fully into your power, you'll notice changes in how people respond to you and how your energy impacts the environment. It's not just about achieving personal success or manifesting your own desires, though those are wonderful aspects of this journey. It's also about how you can be of service to others, how your light can spark something in them that reminds them of their own inner brilliance. Every time you act from a place of love, authenticity, and courage, you send ripples of high vibrational energy into the collective field. This ripple effect has a much broader impact than you might imagine. The people you encounter, whether family, friends, co-workers, or even strangers, are subtly influenced by your frequency. They may feel a sense of calm in your presence, or perhaps they are inspired to take a step they've been afraid to take. Your energy can encourage others to break free from their fears and limitations, allowing them to step into their own light. It's important to realize that your role in this shift goes beyond your immediate personal experience. You're part of something much bigger. The universe is calling for individuals like you to serve as beacons of light during this time of transition. You're here to help anchor in the higher frequencies of love, peace, and unity that are now becoming available to us as we move into 5D consciousness. In 3D consciousness, we have been primarily focused on survival, materialism, and separation. The belief systems that dominated this space often kept people in a state of fear, competition, and judgment. In contrast, 5D consciousness is about unity, compassion, and interconnectedness. In this higher frequency, we start to recognize that we are all part of one unified field of energy, and what we do to others, we ultimately do to ourselves. Your role in this shift is to help guide humanity toward this realization. As you continue to embody higher frequencies, you might also find that challenges arise. Old wounds, fears, and doubts may surface, trying to pull you back into the denser 3D reality. This is perfectly normal, and it's actually part of the process. Every time you confront these challenges with love and awareness, you transmute that energy, not just for yourself, but for the collective as well. This is why your role is so essential. The work you do to raise your own vibration ripples out and helps to lift the vibration of the planet. Remember, stepping into your power doesn't mean you have to be perfect or that you have to have all the answers. It's about showing up as authentically as you can, moment by moment. It's about being courageous enough to live from your heart and trust that even when things seem uncertain or difficult, you are always supported by the universe. As you become more aligned with your higher self, you'll find that the right people, opportunities, and circumstances come into your life at exactly the right time. Your energy will attract situations that are aligned with your soul's purpose, and this will continue to expand your impact on the world. Ultimately, your role in the shift is about being a living example of what it means to embody 5D consciousness. Your light is like a lighthouse, guiding others out of the fog of fear and uncertainty and into a space of love, peace, and unity. The more you embrace your power, the more others will be inspired to embrace theirs. In this way, you are helping to usher in a new era for humanity, one that is based on higher frequencies of love, compassion, and interconnectedness. Your energy is an essential piece of this collective awakening, and your presence here at this time is no coincidence. You are here for a reason, and your light is needed now more than ever. The final message: embrace the sign. Your time is now. The time you've been waiting for has finally arrived. This is the moment you've been sensing all along, the one your intuition has been nudging you toward. For so long, you felt a deep inner knowing, like a quiet whisper telling you that you're here for something greater, that your life has a purpose far beyond the ordinary. You've seen glimpses of this in your dreams, felt it stir within your heart, and now the universe is making it undeniably clear. This is your sign. You are a chosen one, uniquely guided and prepared by the universe for this very moment. Every experience you've had, every struggle you faced, has been part of your preparation. Nothing has been random. Everything has served a purpose. You've been shaped and refined by life's trials, tested so that you could grow into the powerful being you are today. Now, the universe is calling you to step into your true power, to embrace the fullness of who you are and the mission you came here to fulfill. It's time to stop waiting. Stop waiting for validation from others, for external signs of approval, or for someone to give you permission to be who you were born to be. You don't need any of that. Deep down, you already know your worth. You are divinely chosen, and you've been chosen for a reason. The world needs your light, and there's no longer any room for self-doubt or hesitation. The more you embrace your true self, the more you'll begin to see just how needed you are. This is the shift you've been feeling in your soul, the moment when everything begins to align, when the weight you've been carrying starts to lift, and when the path forward becomes clearer than ever. You've felt the call, and now it's time to answer. Trust that everything you've been through has led you to this exact point in time. The universe has been guiding you, preparing you, and giving you everything you need to succeed. All that's left is for you to believe in yourself and take that first step forward. It's natural to feel fear, to wonder if you're truly ready for the magnitude of what lies ahead. But here's the truth. You are ready. You've always been ready. The doubts and fears you've been wrestling with are simply remnants of an old version of you, one that was conditioned to play small, to fit into the mold that others created. But that's not who you are anymore. You've outgrown those limitations, and now it's time to fully step into your divine power. The world is shifting, and it needs people like you to help guide others through this transformation. Your light, your wisdom, and your unique energy are all vital to this process. You've been chosen for a reason, and now is the time to trust in that reason. Trust in yourself, trust in the process, and trust in the divine timing that has brought you to this very moment. This is the beginning of a new chapter, one where you fully embrace your power and purpose. It's not just about you anymore. It's about the collective, about helping humanity rise to new levels of consciousness, love, and unity. And you are a key part of that shift. So take a deep breath, release the doubts, and step boldly into the future that's waiting for you. Your time is now. The world is ready for you. And all that's left is for you to embrace your divine mission. The sign is clear. It's time to rise.